What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm going to be doing a first-time reaction to Ren's Vincent's Tale Starry Night. Now, before you lose your knickers, right? That's what you guys say out there, your knickers. I try not to say it and it be like a bad word in America. It's really close. But anyways, before you lose your, what's another word from out there? I don't know, man. Your joggers. Before you lose your joggers, you guys, I did my homework, okay? I watched night 1, night 2, and night 3. So we're going to do a deep dive today. We're really going in on this Vincent's Tale. So I'll do a recap right before we start the reaction. But that's what's happening right now. For all my renegades, pissing your lemonade. Yeah, you see me with the sick boy jacket. We buckled up. We ready to vroom, 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 vroom. Anyways, if you guys are here for a first-time reaction, because I have not seen this one, Starry Night. Last night I watched all the precursors leading up to this, so I could react to this for the first time with you guys today. Anyways, if you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I've been doing movie reactions, but over here's where I do all the music and the music reactions. If you want access to these reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. That gives you early access. I update it every day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released yet. Also, that's the way to support the channel. As you guys know, with the copyright claim system on YouTube, it's just, anyways, the membership allows me to focus and prioritize reactions and actually continue to do reactions. So it's not an obligation or anything. I'm just letting people know that's why there's a membership. I did not want to create a paywall on my channel, and I'm just being honest, because that seems to be the topic of discussion from time to time, and you know how it gets. But anyways, all I need from you guys is a view. You watch this with me, a like, and a comment. That's all the support I need, and I'm just very appreciative for that. Now, if you are a member on the channel, thank you. Thank you for helping me keep the lights on. You know what I mean? It's all gravy, baby. I'm actually fighting a strike right now. I got a strike on this channel, a copyright claim strike from UMG for doing a reaction to Mac Davis, you know, with my wife. But I just don't, I'm always getting strikes on this channel, and I just have to fight them. That's just what it is at this point. So thank you guys for your support. You guys are the reason I'm here, because if it was up for YouTube, your boy probably be retired by now, if I'm just being honest. All right, let's get into this. We got a little bit of recapping to do for anyone not caught up, because a lot of you who are going to watch this are hardcores. You're diehards, you're renegades straight up. But there's there are a bunch of people who are new to Ren. Okay, there's a bunch of normies. I have a lot of new people on my channel, so let's catch them up. This is a whole series. We're basically watching a music short film, but there's some side quest stuff going on. So let me try to get through this as fast as possible before we react to this video. Now, this video is on Ren's channel. Please go to his channel and watch this on your own. What I'm doing is never a substitute for the original content. Always show love and support to the original artist, and let's go. So we started off with Sunflower's prologue, which is this introduction to Vincent, which is a character Ren is playing, which is a play off Van Gogh. They kind of switched his name up to Gavin or something like that, but it's a play off Van Gogh that I didn't realize. Thank you guys for putting me on game. I'm from the other side of the tracks. I've never been to a freaking art museum. I've never been, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just rough around the edges. So there are things that I'm going to miss related to Van Gogh because I didn't grow up in that culture, but I'm getting put on game. Anyways, we started off with Sunflower prologue, which sunflowers, Van Gogh, get it. I'm starting to piece things together because y'all was helping me out. Then we go into self-portrait. Self-portrait's important. I want to come back to that, but self-portrait, we kind of get into the storyline of Ren or Vincent and his feelings for the outer world, how the world is affecting him, him leaving a bar drunk, him getting into a bar fight, essentially taking someone out. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, and we're going to continue. So self-portrait. Then after self-portrait, we go into bedroom, I believe, which is bedroom is unique because we go from the streets to him being arrested and him kind of self-reflection, but it also seems like it's from a prison cell. And then now we're at Starry Night. Actually, let me double check and make sure I didn't forget any of them, just so I have my recap on point. So let's go to his videos. Yeah, so this is where we started. And I did the first night, so okay, so we started, yes, with prologue, self-portrait. Then we went to bedroom, and now we're on Starry Night. We're about to react to Starry Night. I'm just giving you guys a quick recap so this makes sense to you and me, right? Because this all connects. Now, in the last 2 days, he dropped something called Vincent Night 1, Vincent Night 2, Vincent Night 3. Some of them are on this channel. Some of them are on his secondary channel. These are short films that are going to connect this. The only reason I know that is because I watched them last night, and as he's walking, just what I played in the first 15 seconds of starting this video, that bruise on his face, that comes from those short films. Essentially, I think I'm going to play the video, and then I'll recap things from the short film because he got beat down by the guards. They have him in jail. They're prosecuting him for killing the dude from Self-Portrait. The dude from Self-Portrait happens to be a billionaire's son. They're pegging it on Vincent that he targeted the billionaire's son because he's a billionaire and he's at dismay with the way society is. And it's kind of like Fight Club. However, I remember Self-Portrait. He didn't target that dude. He had the guitar, remember? He bumped into him, and then he called his girl a slut. And then they got into the altercation. So there's something in the story brewing. I'm trying to figure it out with you guys in real time. I know that was a long intro, but I think it's important to recap for anyone not familiar with what we're watching. This is something that might be hard just to watch without the storyline. So to watch all the videos, you can go to his channel. It starts with Sunflower Prologue, then it goes to Self-Portrait, then Bedroom, and now we're at Vincent's Tale's Starry Night. But there's also 3 side quest videos on his other channel, first night, second night, third night, that help you understand the story that I think we're going into here. I don't know because I haven't seen this yet. All right, here we go. This is Ren, Vincent's Tale, Starry Night. Bruise on the face. He got beat down by the guards in Vincent's Tale Night 3. You can watch that on his other channel. This looks like a movie for real. Okay. Some We Will Rock You vibe, but a totally different rhythm. I'm here for it. Let's see where this goes. Reminds me of being in the lunchroom as a youngster and us freestyling on the lunch table. Our feet are banging. Hey, yo, kick it, spit it, dip it, dip it, dip it, dip it, dip it. That's what I lived. 80s and 90s, baby. Well, I'm an 80s baby, so in the 90s, that's what we was doing. That sound reminds me of the lunchroom so much. Yo, let's get it, baby. Yeah, ha. Okay.
How do I begin? Wait a minute, I know. Step 1, I repent. Step 2, let me go. No, 3, maybe I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me speak my mind. So So allow me to introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless. Lions don't care when chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labour wage docking pay for the farmers. Britain, Great Britain, no, you're a slave. Great Britain, tax bracket rise, grow. Give a tax break for a suit and tie on the low. Well, the everyday people getting fucked till they broke, so let me unload, I'm on the roll. I never vote, rigging the polls, Britain the road, who to control when there is no food in the bowl. It's a low blow, representatives don't show empathy. Plain to see, represent me, no soccer. British break backs just for bread and butter. Fuck the PM, did they stutter? In the PM, there'll be bodies in the gutter. Blood-stained hands, milk up poor land's udder. 9 to 5, I can't survive away just to work in a job that can't provide. It's by design, my hands are tied. I climb that, on this that. How the fuck can I pretend it's fine? The water is never wine. A pig steps to the slaughter before your eyes. It's for the new world order. Except our minds, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribe. All the while, people watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the mic?
All right. Oh, man. It's hard to get all of my thoughts out the way I think in watching so many things collide. There's a lot going on here. One, let's talk about the music first. We have this almost like a cappella sounding track. It's like, this reminds me of if Home Free and Pentatonics collabed with Ren. And it's amazing because we know Ren is self-produced, meaning he produces all his own shit unless he wants to collab with someone, right? Which is fantastic. The beat, I love it. It's rapping. We're into this. So what we see with this story, in my opinion, art imitates life. Life imitates art. This is mirroring society, but there's a nuance. There's a sauce, a story aspect to this. I'm kind of getting goosebumps thinking about how all this is playing out. Let me chill for 1 second. One, the rap lyrics. He said PM, and I wasn't sure if that was a flip on like Prime Minister and then like the nighttime. But anyways, there's a lot of dope bars. Like structurally, you can break his bars down, and he's really spitting. But essentially, if I tried to summarize it, because this is a longer video and a lot of concepts coming together, it's really reminiscent of the feeling of Fight Club, right? And the corporate world taking advantage of, humanity and a bunch of different things there. Where I sit very close to Ren's pathways and the way he processes it, but I do have a little bit of a nuance. I look at it a little bit different, like the billionaires and corporations and stuff, but essentially on paper, I have similar beliefs, right? But I still dance with capitalism. I don't think capitalism is necessarily evil, but that's a story for another day. I'm still processing my stance there. But, okay, we got this Fight Club type of vibe for me to summarize it with the lyrics. But this goes into the storyline of what's cracking here. So if you have not seen Night 1, Night 2, Night 3 on those side quests, these are short films. They're not music videos. They're short films. Knox Hill is in it. Victus, his friends, he's in it. And they implemented what's going on here. And if I remember correctly, I don't know if it was in part 2, Night 1, or Night 3, but they turned his incarceration into damn near a reality show. They're filming it. And they're like, they're kind of insinuating that he's probably going to get, not exterminated, but, like when you get the electric chair, my brain is going crazy. Anyways, but he's incarcerated, and they're kind of decided to like put it out there like the Hunger Games. And that's when I said, we have these common themes in society. At first, they've staged this in the film, almost like the thing that happened with Luigi Mangione, where he targeted the United Health worker, and they're staging it like Vincent targeted this billionaire's son for having lock industries. They created these drugs like Comply More. Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's a whole side quest. And, randomly, I think the first time Ren talked about this publicly, and I might be tripping, was with his interview with me and Dawn. if you're on this channel and want to see our interview with Ren, he talked about making short films and eventually trying to get things on Netflix. He talked about that with us in our interview with him. And so for me to see all this unfold within about 2.5 years, I'm just so happy. I'm proud of him, and I love to see it. Anyways, the music I summarized, but this is also connecting some of the lyrics. If you're not understanding where they're going, they're connecting to these short films that he created. When the dude pulls out his phone, he's like, reality TV. Like, they're literally turned his incarceration into a reality TV show. And there's like this doctor, he's playing this doctor, studying all these different things. A lot of cool things going on. Anyways, wanted to highlight all that because I'm in deep, you guys. I'm invested. And we are watching Vincent's Tale, Starry Night. And yeah, it's going on. And this scene seemed like an intervention or an AA meeting. Not that I've ever been to one, but from what I've seen. But it also seems like he's riling up the factions in there. They're like, yeah, man, yeah, fuck this, bro. This is bullshit, man. Anyways, we'll keep going.
Our minds, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribe. All the while, people watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it up. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and it's causing mass hysteria. Polarize the people, never buy the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you. Hyperpolarizing the left and the right. Are you woke? Are you racist? Black? Are you white? Are you all for the Brexit? Make us with exit. The NHS rots, where was tax directed? Look, there goes another fucking puppet.
Woo! Oh shit. Anyways, this part right here, important. The most powerful piece of the lyrics, in my opinion. He could have all the syllabics, all the patterns, all the quadruple entendres, but the fact that as humans, I'm telling y'all, man, as we sit here, we need to understand that there's been a charade being thrown and a blindfold put on all of us, and I got tricked. I've been getting tricked since 2020, going back and forth. The right-left paradigm is fake. The Republicans, the Democrats, the conservatives, the liberals. That shit is so fake, and they're manufacturing so much bullshit. It's a psyop, and then they're hyper-polarizing it, utilizing social media as a magnifying glass, as a weapon. Right? We're the ants, and it's magnifying all this heat on us, and we're destroying ourselves. And I got caught up in that. The thing is, like, I'm a traditional person, so like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I lean a little right. That's just because I'm like, I grew up traditionally Christian, But I see through the dirt, bro. Like, these mother effers on the right are on some BS, and same with the left. And he called that out, and I think that's important because we can get caught up in this right-left paradigm, and that's what I focused on utilizing this channel for, this one channel for music, because it is the one thing that brings us together. So I'm glad he highlighted that. That was very powerful. Man, there's so much. This is crazy. There's something else I wanted to say when this I don't know what the hell they were doing, but anyways, let's listen.
Mass hysteria, polarize the people, never buy the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you. Hyperpolarizing the left and the right. Are you woke? Are you racist? Black? Are you white? Are you all for the Brexit? Make us with exit. The NHS rots, where was tax directed? Look, there goes another fucking puppet elected. Dance, little puppet, dance for the neglected. Impunity from true flag.
Oh my gosh, dog. This part right here, this is like a full circle moment for your boy, because my OG, the person who put me on for real, like with really getting to tour in front of big audiences, like consistently, was Tech Nine. That's how I got put on, you know? Like, I was touring and doing big shows, but in 2006, Travis O'Gwyn allowed me to open for Tech Nine. I met Tech, and he kind of put me under his wing, and I got to open throughout the region of the Southwest in America. That part right there reminded me of when stamina, come with the heater, hold it up, go till. This is so freaking dope. I don't know if Ren rocks with Tech Nine, but if he does, there could be a potential inspiration piece from that part right there, because that's even Tech Nine, man. He kind of showed me how he used to rap, because he raps really fast, and they would tap on their chest and do a bunch of stuff. You can see some of that stuff in his documentaries as well. And it's cool because I've had both of these brothers on my channel. The missing link is frickin' Harry Mack at this point. But I've interviewed Tech9 on this channel and Ren on this channel and MC Supernatural. Those are like goated experiences for me. Anyways, let's continue.
Make us with exit. The NHS
This part right here.
where was tax directed. Look, there goes another fucking puppet elected. Dance, little puppet dance for the neglected. Impunity from true flies come to be expected. Sever head of Hydra, 2 parties resurrected. Yes, I am the malevolent, degenerate delegate. Incarcerate the truth, keep it separate. The fabric of society is deadlocked. They don't want me in the room, I'm the elephant. Let's go. I guess I was fucked from the get-go. Wrong place and wrong time, guess so.
Connor, what up?
Wrong planet, wrong mind. Guess you could say I was destined to break because I get no satisfaction. I roll stoned. ETAs with ET, I phone home. ETC, don't blink, life is gone. Time don't wait, the show must go on. In London underground, come rain and thunder. Junkies, drunks and punks stung by the hunger. God is good until life push you under. One by one become cold like the tundra. One by one cast out like pariah. Sever heaven body, so body bow to Messiah. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire. Run, little run, little run, little liar.
All right, so we went through Act 1 of this video and Act 2, and we're going into Act 3. I don't know where we're going here. Act 2, we went ahead and simplified the beat, went into straight beatbox, which I don't know if you guys, some of y'all should know this, but like I've just from following Ren on his Instagram, I've heard him beatbox a little bit, and I was like, oh, he's actually good. Like I try to beatbox, I'm not good. I can do the basics, you know, but he's actually like, oh, he's you know. And so he demonstrated that here. And I remember, so if y'all aren't familiar with Anthony Ray, he's a beatboxer, like a pretty high level. And he was the one who was like, yeah, I saw that. Ren is actually really good. Like, and he was the one kind of clarifying some things for me. So I was like, let's get it. Anyways, that's what we did there. Let's go into Act 3. I love how he always kind of brings back this Animal Farm, Orwell pig head thing. It's like really a part of his brand. And honestly, if I'm telling you just like if I could summarize this as short as possible, this is putting up the mirror to society and the future of society. That's what this is doing. If simply said or put, this is putting a mirror to current society and the future of society, right? Corporations taking over, and corporations we trust. Corporate frickin' sponsorships are what going to get us to space. You know, the elites, the globalists, all these different things. And I'm not, anyways, I don't want to get on a pulpit here because this is about the music. But yeah, she's shining a light and putting a mirror on current society and the future of society with this Hunger Games kind of idea. And, you know, even the Running Man. And, yeah, that's what I get from this. It's dystopian. It's dystopian, and where we're headed is dystopian if we continue it. But it's up. We can course correct. We are the ones with the power, right?
So body bow to Messiah. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire. Run, little run, little run, little liar.
All right, everyone I recognized out of that, Joe Flack. We did an interview with Joe Flack on the channel. Knox was in that. Ren was in that. Connor was the security guard. That's his right-hand man. It's cool to see, man. This is dope. He kept it in the family. I'm all about that. That lighting is sick.
Democracy ain't corporate lobby free for all. Democracy ain't rich boys, silver spoon seniors. Democracy ain't eating up a lie then forgiving you. Democracy ain't choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined. Take a baby, then deliver him, position him in line, and then imprison him, condition him in school to make him blind. After they christen him, the Father, Son, the ghost, we're not the mind. We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate degree. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need. We are designed to be magnificent, we waste that when we walk. Starry night, the plight of Vincent inside cell block 44. I fought a war inside myself, the war of every working man. The war of what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? And who's the one to put me in my place? You, or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent. If defiance comes from love, I come from love. I come from hope, I come from truth, I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dust.
What did I just say? What did I just say? I said we control our fate and destiny. And Act 3 is like, I don't know where else it's going to go, but he's cooking. And he's standing up to all the bullshit from the beginning. Like, he's like, yo, these are the problems. And then he's like, here's the solution. That's what I feel like right here. And it's very empowering. I have goosebumps hearing this. And this is the type of shit that I really enjoy and I love. And it's super artistic on all levels, like from the music, from the visuals. This is crazy, man. This stimulates all your senses. Like, I have to be prepared to do these reactions at this point because it's like I can't go into this half-ass. He's going nuts, dog.
We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate degree. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need. We are designed to be magnificent, we waste that when we walk. Starry night, the plight of Vincent inside cell block 44. I fought a war inside myself, the war of every working man. The war of what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? And who's the one to put me in my place? You, or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent. If defiance comes from love, I come from love. I come from hope, I come from truth, I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dust. Against the people so determined, all to die. And for what? Love of power, love of money, love of ego, love of lust. What about love for the sake of love? What about really loving us? But I mean really loving us. That means that I, the me, myself is you, and so we're we in one. And there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the cell of every sentient, it shares a single song. And that's the song of sweet creation. Do you hear the minstrel strong? For there's more to music. Life is music, music is the tongue. In the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it, hear it, hear it. That's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, better, yet reset so we can all live on.
This moment where he's standing in front of what looks like Vincent van Gogh is pretty powerful, and he starts talking about love, which is correlated to purpose and passion. In the way he's talking about it, specifically about purpose and passion. What about love? What about the things? See, the thing is, when I watch Ren create, I'm lucky enough because in my life, I have an inspiration. I have a muse. It's my children. So I've lost my way, you guys. I got to come to the front of the congregation and just be honest. I've lost my way. Like, I grew up always chasing my passions and purpose, right? From martial arts to music. And as I had children and, started businesses and this, that, and the other, the passion just gets put to the side more and more, right? And that moment spoke to me. What happened about love just for love? No strings attached. Nothing. It's just for the sake of passion and the strongest energy known to man, love, right? Because love is so powerful, it can create things, right? Like little babies, children, the little miracles, the little miraculous things we call kids, right? Creation. That's our power to create. And that's, the physical form. And then we can create music, right? That's in a physical form too. It's a wavelengths. There's just so many different things, but I believe that's the power that God instilled in us, right? To be created in his own image, to be able to create, and to get lost in this, reality TV, reality social media. Like, you are reality. You can create. I don't know. There's just a really powerful moment there, and it spoke to me personally just because of where I'm at in life. I've concentrated so much on, because I'm in the latter part of my life. I've hit 46 in March, you guys, and I want to make sure my children have something when I leave here. Not like on some like whatever. Just I want to make sure I take care of my girls, man. You know what I'm saying? So I prioritize that, but sometimes the balance is I don't have balance. I need to also feed my soul. And maybe that's not what he was saying to you, but that's what was said to me, that I need to continue to feed my soul. What happened for love, just for love? I love my kids just because I love my kids, so I sacrifice for them. But it doesn't mean I have to totally like sacrifice my passions, my purpose. And anyways, that's what it said to me. And I was just taking a minute to acknowledge that, because these reactions aren't only reactions. Like, this is a reaction. This is cool, bro. Ha! For me, this is connecting with a community. It's connecting with people who are going to need it in the future as AI takes over and they try to limit the human experience. This is also therapeutic. And there's just something that happens in this bubble behind my camera where I get to speak with you guys one-on-one. Like, I really don't hold back. And it's very unique for me because sometimes you're shielded and guarded in certain situations. So if you're here watching this and you just heard me rant and you're actually listening, you're a part of the 15%, right? I see my analytics and there's 15% of you guys that are loyal to the soil, that show love to me for me being me, who actually rock with me. You rock with Ren, but you actually rock with me. You're not just here for Ren. You rock what we're like a community. We're like connected in a different way. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Because you see some people fast forwarding, The 15% doesn't do that. They listen, they hang out, and I appreciate you guys.
Something better, yet reset so we can all live on. Vincent! Oh, good, he's waking up.
So this is a character that's in those side quest short films. So if you really want to understand what's going on, you guys got to go tune in to all of that stuff. I'm just letting you know.
Vincent, dear boy, I can feel your frustration, but you're in very safe hands here now, please be patient. You see, we are the cutting edge rehabilitation. Don't you feel so excited for this new innovation? Nah, guards, what the fuck, man? I think I wanna leave. Oh, leave? I'm afraid that's impossible, see? You see, we're part of a new program, it's a government scheme. We're making gentlemen from criminals, and that's what you'll be. With a brand new method to sort of charge and test. Like our good godson, you'll be resurrected. What the fuck you on about? What kind of brand new method? Well, we take the frontal lobe and we kind of dissect it. Your synapse augmented with our new serum injected. It aims to recorrect the parts of you we know are defective. There'll be discomfort in your cerebellum, that is expected. Hey, if progress wants a price, let it. Guards, this one will do. Yes, this one's fine. Take him away.
Bro, we went from like an intervention AA meeting to he started a riot to he's talking to the mad scientist who wants to, MK Ultra his ass. Y'all, if you know, you know. Want a Clockwork Orange his ass. Yeah. If you know, you know. Dog, I got goosebumps because I was just thinking that, the last video I saw, the bedroom joint, remember we were going into Richard's Tale. So at some point, Richard's Tale has to segue back into Vincent's scenario because this is about to be continued as we just saw. That's the end of it, y'all. This dude on some Beast games. This dude's on some Mr. Beast. You know how Mr. Beast be having all these shows and then it's like a cliffhanger? Yeah, Ren's on that. Because now you're like, I got to wait for the next joint, which I think comes out in 2 weeks. But I believe Richard's Tale, the police officer that arrested him, that has to segue into looks like what this is. And then now we're seeing the legit Vincent Van Gogh. Like that, the dude with the fedora, like he looked like the legit Vincent Van Gogh. I don't know. This is dope. I appreciate Ren's creativity. And this goes into like what I said. I said I felt like this is putting a mirror to current society and the future with a twist. And this dystopian, like, mad scientists trying to play with our brains, like they're already doing that, just in different forms. People just don't see it. It's all the pharmaceutical stuff you're on that's controlling you. Like these are mind control things. And there's a lot of mind control weapons that are being used in real time, social media being one of them. That's what I don't believe that. I know that. I see it. I take a moment to get on social media and watch things, and then I go out in the real world. I'm like, social media ain't real. I never see any of the bullshit that I see on social. I see people talk about it in the real world, but it's only because they saw it on social media. The real world is so different than your phone. It really is. And so, your phone and your social media has been weaponized against you. And I think there's a lot of different layers to this. I don't know if I can tackle them all. Actually, before I clicked on this, in my sidebar, it recommended me that Ren did the reaction to Vincent's Tale Starry Night with Knox Hill. It's on Knox Hill's channel. I'm going to try to check that out after this. I got some work to do, but I think that's really cool that they collabed on that. So shout out to Knox Hill. And shout out to Ren, man. He's doing it. I might have missed some stuff, you guys. This is a long reaction. But, I mean, you got to think this is a pretty in-depth, layered storyline. So I hope you guys appreciate my commentary. And if you made it this far, you probably part of the 10%, man. Get that cyber hug, baby. Make sure you support your boy Ren. I support him. I buy the merch. I do whatever I can to support him. And I want to highlight his support for reactors. Ren has put hundreds of thousands of dollars in people's pockets. If you guys didn't know that. I see the analytics behind the scenes. I've done a lot of Ren reactions. It's a duality. It's a dance. I wanted to say, we owe him so much, but it is a dance. We're like helping each other out. But I always want to support bro, man. I fuck with Ren. So I don't know how to put that. Because we're like, even though, I don't talk to him every day or something, there's this like relationship here, And I would exist in this space without him, but I'm so glad I'm with him. Does that make sense? And me not acknowledging the money that's been put in my pocket because of the ad revenue from these reactions would be fucked up, straight up. And I refuse to act like I don't make money from ad revenue when we react to Ren stuff and other things that are more friendly to the channel. So I'm not going to sit here and gaslight people. I just want to thank Ren for being a real one, being one of the rare, as I fight a strike on my channel, a copyright claim strike from UMG, Ren has put hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not more, in reaction channels' pockets. And it simultaneously, I would hope we're a part of his movement and lifting him to be one of the most visible artists that there is. And I think there's some powerful, unique connection here between us, him, the fans, etc. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. Anyways, thank you, Ren. Support what he does. I believe he's someone that I trust, right? When he talks about all these things, the biggest thing that gets on my nerves right now is millionaire politicians trying to tell me that billionaires are evil. I'm like, motherfucker, you 2 steps away from being a billionaire. What are you talking about, B? You buying islands in Hawaii, trying to tell me to hate this person and that person. What? It don't make sense. But with someone like Ren, I trust him. I know he's giving back and he started something for Lyme's disease and stuff like that. So I want to support bro, man. And I will support him. And I hope you do too. Anyways, that's all I got to say, man. Thank you guys for rocking with your boy. I'm all over the place today, man. This gave me an emotional and electric charge that I feel really good about. All right, man. Go check out Ren on his original channels. I believe you can check the side quest short films that he's done, Night 1, Night 2, and Night 3 on Ren Makes Stuff. That's his second channel. And then one of them might be on his main channel, Ren Makes Music. Excuse me, got the burps. But anyway, shout out to Ren, shout out to you. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good weekend.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again.